Hello, Mr. Geiselhart here, and we're going to take a look at number 3 on homework number 8 for chapter 3. This is a cooling question, and it starts off by saying a roasted turkey is taken from an oven with its temperature has reached 185 degrees Fahrenheit. It is placed on a table in the room where the temperature is 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Give an answers accurate to at least 2 decimal places and use the equation y equals ae to the negative kt plus c. So part A is asking us if the temperature of the turkey is 153 degrees Fahrenheit after half an hour, what is the temperature after 45 minutes? So to do this, we need to use the new information to find K. So if I start off, I'm going to write an equation that's y equals. Now, to find A, I take the temperature that it started with, which is 185, and subtract the temperature of the room, which is 75. Take that times e to the negative, and then k is what we're looking for in t. Now, I'm going to do this in hours. A half hour is 0.5 of an hour. So I'm going to do that, and then plus the C, which is the temperature of the room. So that would be 75. Now I got that information from up here. To get to get K, I need to now use this information Actually, I probably should have waited to put in this 0.5 until the next step, so I'm just going to call that T. So now in this step, I'm going to take 153 degrees, which is y, is equal to 185 minus 75, which will give me 110, e to the negative k times t, which is 0.5. That's probably when I should have put the 0.5 in there, plus 75. So I need to solve this for k. So I'm going to start by subtracting 75 from both sides. And that will give me 78 is equal to 110 e to the negative 0.5 k. Then I divide by 110, and I end up with 78 over 110 is equal to e to the negative 0.5k. Now, you don't want to reduce that and round it. I'm sorry, you can reduce it, but just don't round it. In the next step, we're going to take the natural log of both sides. So I have the natural log of 78 over 110 is equal to, now remember the natural log and e cancel out, so that's negative 0.5k. If you divide by negative 0.5, divide by negative 0.5, you want to make sure that you leave it in this form when you do that, because k you want to be accurate, and I'm going to go to 5 decimal places. So when I do that, k will equal 0.68754. Now that I have k, I can go ahead and I can write my new equation. So what I'm trying to do is figure out what the temperature will be after 45 minutes. So I'm going to have y, which is what the temperature will be, equals 110 e. Now for k, I'm going to put in, well, negative k, so negative 0.68754 times t is 0.75 because it's 3/4 of an hour, and then plus 75. So if we simplify this, and actually I'm going to rewrite that a little bit, plus 75 down here. That's not part of the exponent. So we'll have something that looks like that. Well, at this point, it's just a calculator question. So if you put that in your calculator correctly, you will end up with something like 140.68. And that's how you do this first one. Now the second one's quite a bit easier because we already have the equation. I just want to know when will the turkey be 100 degrees. So that goes in for y equals 110 times e raised to the k, which we know we just figured out is negative 0.68754. It's actually positive 0.68754, but we have to make that negative, times t, and then that plus 75. So just solve this how you'd solve any equation. I'm going to subtract 75 from both sides, and we get 25 is equal to 110 e to the negative 0.68754t. Divide both sides by 110. And then we have 25 over 110 is equal to e to the negative 0.68754t. Do the natural log of both sides, and you get the natural log of 25 over 110 is equal to negative 0.68754t divided by negative 0.68754. 0.68754, and you end up with t equals 2.15. So for my example, this would be 2.15 hours, and this would be 140.68 degrees.